Hell's Kitchen Season 23, Episode 12 Review. As much as I wanted to say I told you so, y'all were right. Gordon only awarded 5 black jackets for the episode, so over the course of the review, I will share my thoughts on the 3 rounds for the black jackets, the chefs who won the black jackets, and the chef who was eliminated, and I will also give my predictions for the finale. So without any further delay, let's jump right in. So for this black jacket episode, Gordon tells the remaining chefs that he has 6 black jackets, but he's only going to give out 5 of them to the deserving chefs. And in this episode, there are 3 rounds in which the chefs have an opportunity to earn the black jackets. In the first round, all the chefs are given the same 7 ingredients, and they have 45 minutes to make a stunning dish. All the chefs look like they were in their element when making their respective dishes, and when time for the round expired, Gordon samples each of the dishes. Idris is the first, and Gordon loved his veal dish, but the only critique that he had was that Idris' mushrooms were slightly undercooked. Gordon also liked Whit's veal dish, but he felt like she should have cooked it in a cast iron pan instead of deep frying it. Gordon felt that Kyle had a lot going on with his veal dish, but the flavors were there. Gordon loved Amanda's flavors, but he felt that her fried kale wasn't needed for the veal dish. Gordon absolutely loved Brandon and Hannah's veal dishes, and he went as far as to say that he wanted to keep eating Hannah's dish. So of course, Hannah would be the first chef to get a black jacket, followed by Brandon. Now Gordon's decision to give Hannah and Brandon the black jackets rubbed Whit the wrong way, and I can see both sides to Whit's reaction. Every Hell's Kitchen fan knows that leadership skills are just as important, if not more important, than cooking skills on Hell's Kitchen. And Whit has shown better leadership skills, and she has been a consistently better cook than Hannah and Brandon. But on the flip side, this particular challenge is about the here and now, and it only required the chefs to cook an amazing dish. So when I saw Whit shut down and get emotional because she didn't get one of the first 2 black jackets, I was very disappointed, because from my vantage point, Whit has had one of the easiest roads to the black jacket episode because of her skills and the skills of her teammates. And maybe it's just the competitor in me, but if I fail to win at something, I'm not going to stop until I get it. No excuses given, and no need to get emotional about it. Either do or do not, there is no try. So for the second round, the remaining chefs are given 23 minutes to cook a stunning dish. Gordon then tasted the dishes after time expired. Egypt was first, and Gordon loved his chicken dish, and he had no complaints about it. Gordon liked Amanda's dish, but he felt that her Brussels sprouts were a bit greasy. Gordon loved Whit's dish and commended her for being able to bounce back. And Gordon hailed Kyle's dish as being visually beautiful and tasting great. When it was all said and done, Gordon gave black jackets to Whit and Kyle, and I disagree with this decision. Now I do believe that Kyle deserved a black jacket in this round, but I also believe that Egypt should have gotten the 4th black jacket in this round, and that's for a few reasons. First, Gordon complimented Egypt and Kyle for being able to cook their stunning dish in the time that they were given. Gordon didn't tell that to Whit. Whit also acted like a jerk when Gordon and the sous-chef tried to check on her and make sure she was good. To me, Whit's conduct in this round was unbecoming of Gordon's next head chef, but the fact that Gordon gave Whit a black jacket anyway makes me realize that Gordon recognizes Whit's skill, and he might have already selected her to be in the top 3 as long as she keeps it together. So for the final round, the 2 remaining chefs have to cook a dish that was inspired by their mentors, and this round was probably the craziest round of the episode. I feel that it was crazy because Amanda and Egypt were both emotional about not having a black jacket, and they really didn't cook with any urgency or confidence. And Egypt's decision to cook a filet steak with ravioli on top is something that I've never seen and never thought could actually work as a refined dish. But Gordon was cool with it, and he also liked Amanda's dish. The last black jacket went to Egypt, and Gordon gave Amanda her kudos. So now we have the 5 final chefs, and the black jacket rounds are about to begin. Before I saw this episode, I felt that the finale would feature Whit versus Egypt or Hannah versus Egypt. But after this episode, I feel that Egypt will either self-destruct during the black jacket round, or he will kick things into second gear like Ryan did last season, and win it all. And the signs that point to Egypt winning this season of Hell's Kitchen have been there for quite some time. Egypt went from being the most hated chef on the show to nearly quitting the show to being the chef that has done the most punishments this season because his teammates didn't believe in his dishes, to then being recognized by Gordon as one of the best chefs this season. If for some reason Egypt doesn't make it to the finale, I can definitely see Gordon offering Egypt a job somewhere else. While Brandon got the second black jacket, his leadership skills are non-existent, and he will be weeded out pretty early. Kyle only had one showing where his leadership skills were good, so I would need to see the next episode to see if Kyle can keep up with Gordon's standards when he has control of the pass. Speaking of the next episode, according to the previews, it looks like we only get a chance to see the challenge for the next episode, and it looks like Egypt won't be winning it. But I do believe that Brandon will be the next chef to get eliminated, followed by Kyle or Egypt. But this marks the end of my review. Feel free to leave all comments below in the comment section, and I'll reply to everybody. Until next time, stay tuned and stay safe. Peace.